Well, here we are again, guys. Another USAC build, done and down and wet, ready for the next one. So, obviously, I love doing this build because of the because what it does for the community. Everybody gets together, everybody builds the same kit, and it's really cool to see what other people have in their head when it comes to imagination. That's what I love about model building is always the display of imagination. Um, before I uh, before I reveal my build, I wanted to give a heartfelt thanks out to Lucas C, Mark Batson, and of course Fred Henry for choosing such a cool kit. I like this kit so much that I'm building another one. That would be three in the last year that I've built to this kit. It is a really nice kit. I love building it. I always thought that the 69 Camaro was a really, really sexy looking car anyway. Um, and for those of you that follow me on my channel, you know I love the 60s muscle cars. So this was an easy build for me. Um, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I knew exactly what color I wanted to paint it, and the things that I wanted to do to it. So without further ado, that's what I came up with. Um, Turned out really good. Um, I could have done a better job of cleaning my mirror here. Um, but I'll give it a spin around, and you'll see the first thing you'll notice is the color. The color is this Cloudy Days by Tropical Glitz. First time I've really used that paint. It's different. Um, that is an acrylic urethane, and urethanes, they don't lay flat. They have a texture to them. So you got to put a lot of clear on these to get a nice smooth finish on them. And we'll get a little pointer out. I blacked out the tail panel. I also painted the spoiler black. Did basically a semi-gloss black on that. Went with the traditional grill, not the hideaway grill, and that's semi-gloss black as well. The spoiler down here at the bottom, the chin spoiler is semi-gloss black. I painted the bumpers a gloss black. Used the non-traditional tail lights, and as it spins around here, painted these that gloss black from Mr. Color. Mr. Color, I noticed it's popped a little bit, so I got to go back and glue that. But Mr. Color has a really good gloss black if you can get your hands on it. That's the hard part with Mr. Color. The wheels came from Z-Force Model Works. That's these Rambler wheels. Painted those a gunmetal in the center, and then just some alclad chrome on the outside. Went with the kit that I went with was the what is that called? The shoot. Anyway, it had an L88 hood on it, and I can't think of it for whatever reason. The Baldwin Motion, there we go, the Baldwin Motion kit. So it had the L88 hood on it, which I liked a lot. I don't particularly care for stripes a lot, so I want the color to shine through. The hood pins you see here came from MCV Products. I'm gonna stop it here if I can. MCV Products was the hood pins. Just painted those with an alclad chrome. The interior was, I had some aftermarket seats in the interior. I'm going to turn it sideways. And I put some 5-point harnesses on there. Those came from ProTech. The steering wheel is a Z-Force Model Works Super Sport steering wheel. Painted it with I painted it with I think a dark yellow or mustard yellow from Tamiya, and then I clear coated it, or basically put a clear orange on the top of it to give that look. Taped off the dash and accented it with black. The overall red that you see is this red from Tamiya. It's the LP50 bright red. I did a pink primer on that to make the red stand out even further. Stood out on the dashes, or on the package tray. Got that done. Just did the black on the package tray. The inserts of the actual seats, you'll notice, are darker. That's a dull red from Tamiya as well. That's the LP18. The interior turned out great. It's probably one of the better interiors I've ever done. Let's take off the hood if we can without breaking stuff. The engine is the 572 from Iceman. Wired it up. Got some coolant hoses put on there, aftermarket coolant hoses. Put a Contour distributor on there with some wire looms. The aftermarket ignition box came from VCG Resins. Barely fit in there, but we got it in there. And I also did a electrical fan. You see it in there. That actually came out of the Revell 41 Willys. Underneath, I got these mufflers a while ago from a guy by the name of Greg. I have his card here. This is where I got those mufflers. He does really good stuff. He does like a battery kit. He does distributors that are very similar to Contour. And you can only contact him on Facebook. Here's his phone number and his email address. But he's really, really, really good about getting his products out really quick if you order from him. And I was very impressed with his product. I mean, his product's really top-notch stuff. But the other thing I did is I ran a fuel line, put a fuel filter in the back there, and a fuel pump. I'm really happy with the build. The build turned out super cool. Really like it. And this one here is one of my favorite ones. So, and they all are right after you build them, I have found. So everybody, I've been watching everybody's videos, and it seems like everybody had a good time. And that's really what it's all about. You know, have a good time, and do your best, and just have fun building models. That's what we do. So I want to thank Luca again, and thank Mark Batson, and again, thank you, Fred, for picking an awesome kit. I'll see you guys on the next one. And I'm building a second one of these factory, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, enjoy the videos. There's a ton of them out there. Enjoy your weekend. And this is Terry. I'm out.